city. You ever hang out in Barstow?
Yeah.
You like that?
It gets worse. Barstow ain't terrible.
I don't want to hang out in Barstow, dude. That's where I got picked up. Are we leaving?
Tell that story, Alabama.
Oh, damn it. Oh. So it was a blizzard in Bend one winter, and I was walking down south of town and from my campsite, and I had to really take a poop really bad. So I stepped inside the engine, and I left some free things I got from the feed that I didn't want. So they're like some Jesus books and some candy, Christmas candy that I didn't want. So when they found the candy in the book, they opened up the toilet and found me. And they were like, "What are you doing? Which way are you going?" And I was like, "I had a really long walk. I just had to take a poop real quick, man." And they're like, "Get the fuck out of here, man." And then on the way out, they were standing in my way. So I was like, I had to like get past them, and they're like, "These your books?" And I was like, "I don't read."
Here in the quaint mountain ski town of Whitefish, Montana. My predicament right now. So the plan from here, after I figure out my boot situation, is going to be to catch Amtrak in the AM to the next stop down the line, which is a town called Essex, Montana, on Highway 2 and on the Burlington Northern Main Line. Oh, I'm gonna run and make this. So yeah, we're gonna go there, and there is a place called the Izaak Walton Inn, which has been our ultimate destination this whole time. Alabama's boss 2 years ago gave him a bonus at the end of the work year and told him that he had to take the money and spend it at the Izaak Walton Inn. So he made a trip up there, and he really liked it, and he wants to bring me back now. So that's really what this whole leg of the trip has been about. And we're gonna go there, and we're gonna drink a bunch of beer, and he's gonna buy me a good meal, and probably won't get a room because they're like $125. But we'll probably just go out there and camp out and hang for a minute. Got my shoe situation figured out. They have a great little Army and Navy surplus store here in Whitefish. It kind of reminds me of Miller's in Tucson. You can just hop right off the train, walk like half a mile, and get anything you need gear-wise. I do wish I'd been able to repair these boots somewhere here in town. Sometimes I travel with an awl and like a needle and thread. And if I'd had that with me, I could have sewed them back up myself today. But these are nice boots, so I'm gonna run to the post office and mail them to myself back home, and then repair them or get them repaired next spring. Early afternoon in Whitefish. We've got the weather moving in finally. It was partly clear this morning, but out there in the distance you can see we got some clouds coming in. The next 2 days, the National Weather Service is calling for a significant winter storm in the area here. More so up in the mountains out yonder. Up there, they're calling for 6 to 12 inches of snow. It's not even October yet. Down here in the valleys, I think they're calling for a couple inches. But either way, it's going to come with some 50-mile-per-hour winds They're calling for trees down, power outages, the whole 9 yards. Our plan is tomorrow morning we're getting on that Amtrak, heading over to the Izaak, Walton, and I'm probably just going to try to wait out the storm there in that area. Alabama's looking at me like, no. I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm probably going to try to catch a train from there, either in the snow or after the snow. And I think he'll end up coming back here and going west, but we'll figure that out when we get there. For now, however, we are enjoying some local beer. Like the high-class hobos we are. Alabama naturally went for the very high alcohol double IPA, and I went for the slightly less alcohol
It's like the same
Imperial
price.
IPA. 7.5. The one thing I will say, you know, I'm from Oregon, blah blah blah. Lucky to have grown up around a huge variety of fine beer, and I'm thoroughly impressed with this IPA, and not only that, with just the quality of beer in other parts of the country in this day and age. So cheers. Crack a cold one with the boys. Lunchtime. On my walk to deal with my boots earlier, I found some edible mushrooms growing in the lawn in front of Safeway. These are Merrrrry Christmas, the fairy ring mushroom, and I actually like them a whole lot. I don't really have the means to cook them well right now, but I'm just going to throw them in and cook them and then put my split pea and ham soup on top of them. Mushrooms are regarded as a superfood now. Most of them are, or in general, they're something like 20% protein. So every little bit counts.
College and stuff, and going time of year, there's actually stuff available. which looks
Split
like
pea
the-
soup and pumpkin seeds with wild mushrooms. Not bad. You're kidding me. Busy, busy, busy here today. And most days, really.
And his sign just said, "I need a girlfriend." And it was a long, drawn out, like,
I bet that didn't work.
I don't know.
Whitefish, MILF City, USA, the horny hobo.
He was kind of like fat.
7:30 in the a.m. I just sprinted from the Amtrak to get myself a cup of coffee before we go. It's windy as hell, and yeah, as you can see, there's already a fair amount of snow on the mountains right outside of town. Still dry here, but I think where we get off the Amtrak in Essex is probably snow. I'm really glad I got boots. Anyway, to the Izaak Walton we go. Off the train in Essex, Montana, and the wonderful people of the Izaak Walton are giving us a ride. Luxury I never expected. Well, we have arrived at the Izaak Walton. Pretty cool. So Alabama's plan is to really only be here for a day. I kind of wish he didn't want to do that because it's really cool. And they rent out all these old locomotives and cabooses. There's like 3-4 more up on the hill over there across the tracks. But yeah, so we talked to the van driver, and they're calling for a quote-unquote epic winter storm for this area. So what we're getting right now, like a little bit of flurries, a light dusting. This is fairly normal, but they're calling for as much as 18 inches of snow on the ground here tomorrow. And I kind of want to be around for that. The other possibility is just go back to Whitefish and get on the train and ride through it, which will be pretty sweet too. But I don't know. So for right now, we're just walking and we're gonna find the river and post up and make some coffee. We're hanging out, we're gonna mix some coffee and breakfast. It's early in the morning, 9 a.m. And then we're going down to the Izaak Walton to check it out for lunch and for dinner. We're just kind of hanging out and enjoying the snow all day. The locals and the Amtrak people were telling us we're kind of crazy for coming out here right now. He said there are a lot better things that I could think to be doing right now.
It's just the local beer for local.
For local bears. Alabama's over here trying to fucking lure in a grizzly bear with his duffel bag full of food, cooking some hot bacon.
Dude, they would love the bacon.
Yeah, there, boo boo. Alabama made a delicious breakfast stew of potatoes, white beans, green onion, and bacon. It's very good. I'm highly impressed. So all throughout the hotel they have railroad paraphernalia. As well as cool maps and informational bits. Downstairs there's a bar, upstairs there's a small amount of rooms and a dining area. And then you can also rent the cabooses outside. It's a pretty cool place. It's like a little out of our budget right now, but I definitely would not mind coming back here and getting a room to anybody who else wants to. People are very friendly. I like it here.
Do you want to get like a booth?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Oh, thank God. I was trying these chopstick things.
This is our high-class hobo lunch, courtesy of Alabama. Thank you, Alabama. Cheers.
This isn't courtesy of me.
Mm-hmm.
It's courtesy of somebody else.
This is true. So this meal and this entire experience really is provided by Alabama's boss. He's a cool. How old is he, Alabama?
He's 83 this month.
He's 83 this month. Yep. And anyway, he recommended that we come here. Or he recommended that Alabama come here a year ago, right? Or was it 2 years ago?
Last year.
Yeah. And he gave him a bonus at the end of the year to come here and to eat a good meal. And well, Alabama had some of that money left over, and that's what we're doing here. You see, Alabama is a man of his word, a man of honor, and he was told to only spend that money here. So that's what we've done. Hey, you should show me that chopsticks thing again.
Just gonna just.
Nice. Very good.
I said, you're a wily guy. You gotta watch out for this guy. Put him on his own tab. I'll buy his food to sober him up, but.
You can rent that. It has a full kitchen right behind the engine room right there, the cab. And then I think like 2 bedrooms. Pretty cool. Put a portal in the fence right here so you can get your camera in it and take a photo. So I regret buying the ticket back already. This would be too cool to catch out right now. But yeah, it's confirmed. You can definitely catch out from the Izaak Walton in Essex, Montana.
But it's kind of like that guide in the wilderness thing, you know? Wait till one person gets swiped, and then watch how they all just fall. The rest, you know, they're all.
Spinny. No luck on that Alabama Wooju this time.
I'll put some Muju on you.
Put some Wooju on you.
Muju, 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 Muju. Muju, 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 Muju. Muju, 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 Muju.
Put Wooju on you. Further evidence, you can hop out of the Essex Walton Hotel
Both ways.
in Essex, Montana. Yeah, going both ways. One was on the fly, and this one's come to a complete stop going eastbound. But you can definitely get on here.
So what kind of salad did you want? A Caesar?
Yes, Alabama, I think I will have a Caesar salad. What do you think you will have?
Corn, ginger.
So
I've already
many
had the fish
choices.
and chips, so it's pretty much between the. I don't know. I'm gonna have the chicken. I'd almost just wild caught salmon with Dijon honey glaze and rice pilaf. I mean, I'm just chasing this piece of meat.
Alright, I just have to take one moment to point out this wicked storage shed trailer thing, just plastered with 40s of Mickeys as the graphic. I don't know where you get that, but it's pretty unbeatable.
I mean, Mickey's.
We're walking to the Amtrak, heading back to Whitefish. I'm just gonna hang out there for the night and then catch a train out of there in the morning. And try not to get off till Chicago or Minnie.
Drinking that shit up with like more beer than I could drink in a day. That's how we met.
And that's how we met, exactly.
Hobo romantics there.
Waiting for the Amtrak. Look at the amount of snow coming in on those. There's some coming from over east by Great Falls. Where most of